Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. We have finished the build, so finally been working hard for the past couple of weeks on this build. Some people have been following along, some people would have just clicked on this video new. Welcome to the channel, and we're going to show you the build today, and we're going to do it in 3 sections. So first we'll show you the outside and what our plan was for the look of the place and what we plan to use it for. Then we'll show you the bedroom, and then we'll show you the secret room at the end, where somebody has actually guessed it right, and I'll let you know who they are at the end of this vlog. And we'll tell you all about what the secret room's for. This build has probably been easier than the cottage for us. I think that the cottage was a little bit more complicated, and because the cottage was our first build, it was like difficult, and we didn't know what to do. You know, it was all new to us, whereas this we knew the process, we knew how to work with the builders and things. This has been designed by both of us, but mainly you. But mainly it's my design, this one. The cottage was mainly Damo's design. Damo probably would have done a few things differently, but I think, do you like how it's come out, or?
Yeah, very much. Look great. Love it.
So at the moment, this place was built just for me because Damo stays in the main cottage with the kids. Otis has now moved into my old room, but when Hugo gets bigger, it's probably a place where me and Damo will move in together. Do you think so?
Yes.
So
we have a separate house with the kids.
Separate house from the kids, yeah?
Yes.
So, it feels to me like a villa. Mm-hmm. I call it the villa. It was never meant to be the villa. It was just.
Everybody love it. In the evening, like we come together playing here, especially Hugo. He loves it so much.
Hugo really loves it, isn't he?
Yes.
So we'll start with the outside. So as you can see at the front of the building, we went with a terracotta tile, which we think worked out really nice. This is actually a cactus area, a cactus zone, so you can see that it's got a transparent roof. If it was for just kind of people to hang out, wouldn't recommend this transparent roof. It amplifies the sun and can get very hot under there. But the cactus love it. It protects them from the rain, of course. And I have like a large collection of San Pedro cactus, which is an important part of what we're doing here on the farm. We'll also be adding more plants to this as we go forward. And we have these purpose-built flower beds put in for us, which we really like. We haven't filled them yet, but we will be doing. When I spend time here at the front, it feels really Mediterranean, really tropical feeling, and it's just like the perfect little spot. I love it when it rains because you can see all the rain hit the top of the transparent roof. This roof probably will get a bit cloudy and get full of junk over time. That's just the way it is. It's probably good for the cactus if that happens. If I find the sunlight to be too much under this roof, I'm going to add a net underneath, which will help protect the cactus from during the very, very hot season. And what are your thoughts on the outside overall? What do you think? Do you like it? How do you think it's come out?
In front, I really like it because it's like it's the big space that we made. It's a big space.
Kept getting bigger.
Before we plan to get smaller.
2.5 meters.
And then when the builder start to do it, we just extend.
Well, actually, Damo extend. It went from 2 meters to 2.5 to 3.6. Yeah.
Yeah, and then a little bit, and then it's come out like really great, and it's like you have more space for put the cactus for like we call glass house, right?
Like a greenhouse, yeah.
We call it greenhouse in front of this room, and also like have space for cactus and space for walking, and also some other plants as well. So it's like more space. It look organized, look beautiful, look like what you call like when you step in, I feel like we in a holiday zone.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
It's like we in a holiday zone, and it's the feeling is different. It's like you stay in the house, and then when you come to step in this place, you feel like more relaxing, like that.
I think so. That's why I call it the villa. Also, Damo kept adding paths. You added this path, didn't you, that we're on now?
Yes, yeah.
You added the path on the side.
Yeah, I said we need to add this.
But the path that you did as well, this one floods this area a little bit, so you're not then going to walk from the cottage to this new place and get mud everywhere. And then Damo put paths around the side too. Sometimes when the builders are in, it's best to use them for like, because they don't come and do small jobs. So when you got a big job, like try and get everything done, even the little jobs. We also had these custom cactus stands made by Damo's brother. So we just showed him what we wanted, and he made them, and they're made from steel, so they're super strong. This is just one of them, but we have another one being made as well. So that's worked out really good at the front, hasn't it?
Yeah, the builder think, oh, this going to finish, but we keep adding that more job.
More little jobs.
More little job, like never end.
And we added a little swing at the front, which is nice and easy.
Yeah,
that's for the kids.
for the kids.
But I think we probably use it more than the kids.
Brian.
I like to sit on that swing and chill out.
And the kids, when the kids in the farm as well, when they come back here, they like to sit and swing in front of the.
Look, it's nice, isn't it? It's perfectly positioned. And I guess the last things, instead of doing the wooden beams this time at the front columns, we got this nice tile, which we think works really nicely. Looks like a little brickwork tile. We think that looks great at the front.
Yeah, that's Brian's idea. He chose that tile.
And we have the drop-down blinds for the transparent blinds for the cactus as well. We still have another one to go on, but that drops down and protects from the rain. And just before we show you the rest of the new build, a reminder that Fruiting Body Lion's Mane is now available worldwide. So you've heard me talk a lot on this channel about Fruiting Body's Lion's Mane, and that's because it's been quite life-changing for me and for many of my subscribers now that have reached out to tell me the impact on their lives of taking this supplement on a day-to-day basis. Some of the feedback that I've had from subscribers is that taking Lion's Mane every day is helping boost their mood, giving them a little energizing boost throughout the day. If you want to know more about Lion's Mane, do check out the Queensland University study, which showed that Lion's Mane had a significant impact on nerve regeneration and therefore could be beneficial with the prevention of Alzheimer's in later life. Personally, I don't take Lion's Mane for its memory boosting properties. I use it to boost my creativity. Being on YouTube and some other businesses that I'm involved in require a high level of creativity and always to be thinking and trying new things. Lion's Mane really helps me with that. Eating fresh Lion's Mane or taking a one-to-one supplement is not going to have the same positive effects as taking a high extract ratio, which means you're getting a high concentration of active compounds in each supplement. So what you want is something like Fruiting Body, which has that high extract ratio. They're available now in the link below in the pinned comment, and as I've said, they now ship worldwide. So this is a bedroom, but I really wanted it to double as a functional space for the family to get together and watch movies. For anybody that's been following this channel for a long time, I've been going on about having a cinema room, just because it's a good way to get a family together for a movie, you know. And so an important part of the bedroom was to have this sofa in space, and it opens up into like a bed as well, so there's more like seating for the whole family, and you can kind of watch movies together in here as well because it's air conditioned. Another key feature of this room was the custom desk that we had made. This is reclaimed wood that we purchased locally. It's been obviously restored, reconditioned, and it's come out beautifully. There's a lot of desk space because sometimes Damo and I will work together here at this desk space, and we put a little space for the record player, and underneath, Alfie has his own house. So it was important to give him like a little space. He's part of the family now. He's got a bed under there, and he's got his little dish and a little window that he can look through. And at night time, he just loves it. He goes straight in there. He's very, very happy. The bed was made by the builders as well. So it was custom built bed from steel, which we painted in white. And then we used a piece of the reclaimed wood that we had spare to make the headboard of the bed, which we think really ties the room together as well, from the desk to the headboard of the bed. And made a really kind of beautiful feature for very inexpensive. It didn't cost a lot to make it. So
the bed is like it's unique, because we really want to decorate things with a beautiful piece of wood. Yeah, this is Ryan idea.
I keep telling him that.
This Ryan idea. He said, "Oh, maybe I want a piece of wood, make the bed on top of the bed like that." So it's credit to him because his bed.
My bed. Well, and then we also did, you can see behind the bed, we did like a piece of wall art, which you think looks beautiful. We didn't want it to dominate the room, so I didn't choose such like crazy colors. It's kind of black and white. It's kind of purpley black and white. And so, yeah, it kind of blends in with the room. It's not too domineering. And going on to Damo's idea now, her idea was these lights under the bed. So the 3 spotlights that were set into a little box there. That box there, we couldn't avoid it because it's where the kitchen joins the room. And so it would have looked strange. And then Damo said, hey, why don't we put some lights in there and it can light up the art underneath. I think it looks really nice, yeah?
It show the wall, the art on the wall. Yeah, nice.
And then you can see the floor also. We went for quite a minimal sand-coloured floor. We looked at hundreds and hundreds of tiles, and I kept going for patterns, and they kept being out of stock, didn't they? And now I'm so glad they were out of stock, because now when I look at the room, I feel like a pattern, a heavy pattern would have just been too much, because I really love the floor. And it feels like villa-ish and like really, it's not too domineering in the space. And so I think the floors worked out really well, yeah?
Yeah, and this tile that we choose is like I look in Pinterest, and then it look like it's like a stone, like cottage style, but it's like a stone, and the colors blend with the room. So
yeah, it's like a stone, and it's kind of shiny, and it's kind of glittery, and it's got quite a lot of colours going on in there. If you go close up, it's not just like a matte colour, and it's also a non-slip as well, so it feels good under your feet. It feels like stone, doesn't it?
Yeah. And then it's like we looked for months. we tried to looking for the tile for months, and then at the end we choose this one.
The last place we looked, we found it.
We find it, and then they have 2 things that what we're going to choose, and it's running out of time because the worker need it now.
Yeah, they needed to fit it, so
we think, okay, this one, perfect.
Yep.
Yes.
And then you can see that we have the air conditioning put in here. This is an 18,000 BTU, and we put these gaps in the walls where the air could go through, because I didn't want to have 2 air conditioners, and actually it works very well. The cold air is able to go through into the smaller room, which we're going to show you in a second. The smaller room is just as cold as the main room, and we found that this air conditioner is perfectly suited to cool this space. It cools down very, very fast. Another key feature that we like is these doors that open up onto the porch area. So again, in the daytime, if you don't want to run the air conditioning, you can turn the fan on instead, and it still feels very, very cool in there because there's not many windows. I don't want too many windows, because every window you have to put a blind over or a curtain over, and I like the room to be able to be made dark and stay dark in the morning as well. So also that helps with heat. So there's not much heat coming in through windows, and the room stays very cool. You open up these doors and you can have the fan on, and it's very cool in there. And right next to the doors there, you can see one of the key features is the circle window, which I think that, combined with the piece of wood that's next to it, I think that makes the whole build for me. I think that's one of my favorite parts of this build. What do you think?
You mean in front here?
Yeah, the circle window and the piece of wood next to it.
It's really nice. My mom also say that this is her favorite part. Ryan he see first ใช่ไหม you see first and then
I think I will take that. Well, it'll be useful. I didn't know what for, but now it's all made
nice.
sense.
It's like gonna take that and then it's good that we take it and then first we don't know where to put it, right? And Ryan he want to put inside but I think inside is too much for many things already.
Yeah.
So we just try to put in front after the paint color everything is look really wonderful.
The circle window is also level with my desk, so if I'm working I can look out the window, I can see the cottage and the kids playing on the front. So I think that's perfect. It lets enough light in as well. I really like that, the amount of light that it lets in. It's perfect for me, not for everybody. Many people commented, oh, it's like a dungeon, it's not enough windows. That's up to you guys. Like for me, it's absolutely perfect. If anything, I probably would have had less windows. If it wasn't a circle window, I wouldn't have had any window in there, because I do like it quite dark. We put 4 additional spotlights into the ceiling. No leaks in the ceiling since we had the roof redone on the top as well, of course. So we've got a double roof on this building. If there's a huge storm and the rain is hammering down, you don't hear a thing because we've insulated the roof as well. It's got a heavy insulation and it's got a double roof. So that helps both with the air conditioning, but it blocks out the sound fantastically. I think it works really well. So we had a lot of insulation put up there, 4 spotlights in and the fan put in the ceiling. So as you can see, we also did this arched door. I liked the idea of doing like an arched door. I didn't want another door that you can open and close in because I wanted the aircon to be able to move through that. But we did put in this nice blind that you can close and you can separate the other smaller room off. You just pull it up and down like that. But it also works as a divider between the 2 rooms. We love what the builders did with this arch. They used steel to put this arch in, and I think it again looks very villa-like, right? The arch door.
Yeah, that one is like it make the room look different, look like more stylish. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
It's like more stylish and it the design, you know, like it's not normal. For me, it feel like it's special. It's special. It look everything. The atmosphere is it's great. It's wonderful, you know, when you step in the room. Yeah.
I've dotted bits of my old art that you've probably seen before around the place. Just my favorite pictures, favorite keepsakes I've put around this room. Didn't really need to buy any new art, so that's how I've decorated it in here. I will say as well, at night time we'll all get together here. It's very comfortable in here, so we'll play and me and Tissel build some models and things like that. For those that have been following as well, I guess the gold curtains kind of worked, didn't they? What do you think? Gold curtains, it was never meant to be, but because I had second thoughts and then I'm like, well, actually, what do you think? Gold curtains.
Nice. It's look great.
Fake. Fake.
No, it's great.
Fake. Why? What colour would you add? I can tell when Damo doesn't. She's lying.
What the first time I said to you when you showed me?
Old people. Curtains.
No, it's I'd say it's because it goes shiny. And
Hey, many of our subscribers are old people. 90 plus. 90 plus is old.
Normally old Thai women they
Old
will
Thai
choose dress like that, you know. Because I used to buy the curtain for my grandma before. This is a color that she want. It's like a flower.
But do you like them or not?
Right now, yeah, I like it because it's like go with the room.
What colour would you have chosen?
Light brown, but no shiny.
No shiny.
No shiny, no flower. It's just like minimal, like that.
And so that's the bedroom, guys. Very, very comfortable. Perfect, really. You know, we're not going to go into the costs on this vlog, but I was going to do another vlog which breaks down all of the costs. We just kind of want to show you the finished piece first. Now, let's go on to the secret room that we've been going on and on about. Do you want to tell them what the secret room is? Don't fall off your chair. We'll keep that in. I put you close to the edge in case I fell off. Do you want to tell them what the secret room is?
เห็นไหมมัน special ขนาดไหนเนยบอกเลย
So the secret room, there's a lot of comments. People said, oh, this is superfluous, you don't need it, what are you building this place for? and I was like, guys, just wait and see. We need it. We do need it. And what the news we have to announce is we've registered the cottage and this farm as a company. So we actually had a company before, but we dissolved that company, and then we've started a new company which is called Shaman Shed, and it's this whole farm. So this means that at this location we can earn money, we can work, and we run it as a business. And about a year ago I started a superfoods business. We sell things like honey and powders and cacao, ceremonial cacao. And it was just getting to a point on the farm where all this stock was taking over our lives.
Put everything in a cottage. And then my living room full of all the packaging and everything. And then I say, we need to build some place. It's like, because I want to clear the cottage now. And then we want to have the space just for the business, This room going.
And I was living in a space where boxes were piling up and stuff. Like packaging is the main thing. So what we did is we registered the place as a company, and this building is about our business and how to take care of the family going forward. One thing I talked about a lot on this channel is the importance for me. If something happened to me, could these guys carry on? Could the kids carry on? Is there an income coming? Multiple income streams for the family to take care? And that's why I was really driven to start a business, a real business that can sell online, that we can all be together. That's the other important thing. This business means we can all be together. Family business.
Yeah, it's like family business. We sell all the superfood from him, the clothes from me. So we put all the business into the company. Yes, that's what we do right now. And this room to just for stock to keep clean with some product that we really needed clean.
Well, some people guessed stock room, but that's not really what it is. It's an okay guess, but the real one that actually guessed it, this is the guy here. I'll put his comment right there. He guessed it, that it was a stock and prep room for online sales. So it's stock and it's preparation and packing. It's a packing room. Because we do a lot of packing, like sometimes we're packing 20 parcels a day. So you need a space, you need a clean space. That's why I went for the stainless steel top. So this is a stock room. You have the big shelf here, which you can put all the packaging stuff on, all the products on. We have a fridge for our refrigerated products, our cacao, our ceremonial cacao, our cocoa. And then we have the stainless steel area for packing and then just keeping things clean with the sink. This room is also a wet room, so it can be completely hosed down, and there's a drain here in the floor that allows the water to go out of the back. It also has an extraction fan, so to extract any smells in the room or any residues, we can put the extractor fan on and it will take anything like that out of the air. So it's a clean room, and it's a storeroom for all the products, and there's more and more products coming all of the time. And how did you feel when we got the cottage empty of all of the stuff when we put it in that room?
Feel more stress.
More stress?
Yeah, it's like because I like to organize things, right?
No, I mean when we finally got everything out and we put it in that room.
When get everything out, it feel like oh my God, heaven again. Freedom, and Hugo have more space to run, happy and like that. Clean.
Yeah.
Keep it clean and organized.
And we've not been producing quite as much content recently because we've been so busy with this and this other business now that we do. But everything is kind of streamlined, set up. We have a Lazada shop. If you want to look at our shop, you can check out the link in the description and the pinned comment. We only post within Thailand at the moment, but we have a best-selling honey on there, which is completely free from refined sugars. All of our products are produced in partnership with local farmers as well. And so, yeah, it's a real fun project that we've been doing. And now we finally have the space for it. And that's the secret room, which is not a secret anymore. It is Shaman Shed.
Shaman Shed business. His business. his idea, his business, and I have my own business about clothes on Instagram. Yeah, and this one is we've been busy doing like we have to deal with all the paperwork and accounting and everything. So right now it's just a bit busy to do everything, you know, like because everything in the system right now we try to do in the system and do it in the right way. So a little bit busy, but we we're trying to make more content in the farm too.
Another good product of this as well is that we have 2 Thai staff, so that help us with all of the packing, and we're able to hire Damo's brother. He used to work for a chicken delivery van driving, and it was really hard work. He never got to see his kids, and now we're in a situation where I can hire him, and I hire him for things like the maintenance on everything that we're doing, but also with the packing, and as the business grows, there's just more and more to do. So we have the 2 Thai staff, which is another benefit of this, because it's hard to find work around here. And he's got kids, and so he's able to earn some money as well, and we get the help. So it's super beneficial for all of us. So I think this has been life-changing in many ways for me. I noticed an improvement in my mood. So I think I was starting to feel a bit down in that room because of all the packaging piling up and stuff. And I just noticed coming into this bigger kind of space now, having space to both live and work is really liberating. So that's the end of what we had to show you today. There's more to this story as ever. Stay subscribed with us. There's more coming up to the story. I'm going to take you to some places as well, which are a link to what we're doing here. And we love it. We really do love it. It's a new space on the farm. Particularly in the hot season, it's going to be good to have more air-conditioned space. Right now we're going into the cold season, which is my favorite. Yeah, but
season.
It's still colder than the hot season. Yeah. And when we go into the really cold season, that's when I really love it. But during the hot season now, to have this kind of space is important, and it's been a great addition to the farm, right? It's practical, and it's paying for itself in many ways.
Yes. So you want to tell them that how many square meters?
It's 32 square meters. It's 8 meters by 4 meters, so 32 square meters. And the bedroom is 6 meters by 4 meters, and the storeroom is 2 meters by 4 meters. So it's nice big space, life-changing.
So how do you feel about it? Overall, happy?
Super, really happy. Like more happy than I ever imagined.
I can see that his mood changed, and he like dancing, you know, like he got new thing, a new toy or something.
I've been putting my John Denver on, and I've been singing a lot, haven't I?
Yeah.
Singing and yeah, because before I was locked in this kind of little cupboard, but now there's many reasons. Like we've been working towards this goal for a long time. I've always said to Damo, like, we need to have a business for the farm, because if something happened to me, we need the kids to be able to continue. They're probably going to go off and live in another country or whatever, but if they were here, it's good to have a business here. And we tried like pigs and didn't make any money, and we tried like chickens, and never do anything that the locals can do, because they'll do it 10 times better than you, and the price, the money you can make isn't great. So now we do our own unique set of products that very few people do in Thailand. I'd like to say our ceremonial cacao is one of very few, a handful, that's available in Thailand. And so now we've kind of got that flowing, and it's something that I love. I love honey, I love cacao, I love plants. We sell blue lotus, and we're going to be adding to the range. I love this stuff.
What we sell right now is everything that he tried before. So he very allergic to sugar, so anything that he have sugar, he cannot take it at all. So now he can find his own product, like he can take it. And then I think many people that have the same problem, like they don't like sugar
and preservatives and additives. Like what we try to do is work with people that we trust, and that we lab test.
And also like we visit their farm too.
We visit the farm, and then we lab test the products as well to make sure they got nothing added. And then in our powders and stuff, no preservatives, no additives, all of this stuff, keeping it nice and clean and clear. But yeah, I think it's been a long journey. This has been going on for a couple of years in the background, and this is kind of the culmination of that journey. And it's all about this building. This building is very, very important to what we've done. Also, when we showed you the front of the building, you saw we had many San Pedro, and there's actually a lot more than this too. This is just the beginning. These San Pedro, we're also going to be selling out as collector's items, Shaman Shed. San Pedro is actually legal here in Thailand to sell. We don't sell it for use, but we're selling it to collect. I have quite a large collection here, and many of these strains come from America too, so they're not so easy to find in Thailand, and this is going to make up a part of Shaman Shed in the future.
And sometimes like with this place, you know, he really happy, and he like sometimes he think, the kid come in play game on the big screen.
Let the kids come in and play a bit of game on a big screen. Like, well, that's what the PlayStation's there for. Like, I give Otis half an hour of gaming a day, something like that. You know, he'll do half an hour. Sometimes he'll bring his friend with him to do that. So we put the PS5 in there for him. So that's it, guys. I think overall it's been a hard project, but not too difficult. Oh, were we on budget or not?
No, definitely.
That'll be next vlog. I'll go through all of the detailed costs.
Definitely no.
Definitely no.
No.
No, we're not. The whole thing is not coming on budget, but that happens on builds. That'll be on our next vlog. So do subscribe. Stay tuned to the channel. Thanks a lot, everybody. We really appreciate you joining us on this vlog, and we hope you're all well.
Hope you enjoyed this video. Bye bye.